Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kei and I am a Japanese full-time trader currently speaking to you from Dubai. Lately, I have received many messages. People are asking me about the situation here in Dubai with the recent conflict and tension within the Middle East countries. They see people are panicking, people leaving, and they ask me, Kei, why are you so calm? The truth is, my calmness is not coming from ignoring the reality. It's actually coming from training. For over a decade, I have lived by a philosophy that Western trading guru really teach. I have studied the original books of Ichimoku Jissen, and what I found here was not just a technical system, like how to draw the lines or how to check the price actions, etc. No, it wasn't. What I learned from this was actually a way to master the human spirit. So today, I want to share a deep lesson on trade psychology. I want to show you how to achieve the state of mushin, meaning no mind in Japanese, and how to trade as if you have no positions, and why surrendering is the only way to become a non-losing trader. Whether you are facing the volatile market or volatile world, the mindset is the same. If you panic, you lose. If you observe, then you win. In Japan, we have a concept called mushin. It translates to no mind. In Zen and martial arts, it describes a state where the mind is not fixed on any one thing. Not on fear, not on greed, or not even on the desire to win. Most traders enter a trade and immediately their mind becomes fixed. They think, I must make $1,000 today, or I cannot lose this trade, or I need to win back the losses on this particular trade. But this is exactly the opposite of mushin, no mind. Please open a chart now and take a look at the Kijun-sen, the baseline on your Ichimoku chart. I often call this line the standard of equilibrium. As I showed in my 2025 performance review, my average win rate was only about 34%. This actually means I'm wrong 2 out of 3 times. If you haven't seen the video yet, please check the description. I will put the link there. So if my mind was fixed on winning always, then I would be in constant pain. But I practice Mushing Mind. When I click buy or sell, I have no ego attached to that click. I'm simply a witness to the equilibrium. I don't try to predict the future. Instead, I simply react to what Ichimoku tells me in the present market. So to be a successful trader, you must first learn to be empty your mind. And one of the most important lessons I teach is this: trade as if you have no positions. This sounds like a contradiction. How can you have a position but act as if you don't? This is where Western hustle culture fails. They teach you to be aggressive. I teach you to be detached. Now, let's look at my January 2026 performance. Here is the list of the trades I took, and when I scroll down, in here it says total trades of 18. But as you may know already, I take 2 positions on each trade, and sometimes I take 3 positions as part of my strategy. So it looks like I took 18 trades, but actually this is 18 positions, and the actual number of trades I took was 8 in the entire month of January. Why? Because I didn't feel the need to be in the market. Most traders are restless. They enter trades because they are bored or they are anxious or based on FOMO. When you trade as if you have no positions, you are like still hunter. I mentioned in January trade performance video, if the deer doesn't come, the hunter stays still. He doesn't fire his gun at the trees just to feel busy. In November 2025, I had 25% of win rate. Mathematically, that's a difficult month, but because I viewed those trades with detachment, just as if they were not mine, I was able to close them with a very small loss. I protected my capital because I wasn't trying to prove I was right. I was just following the logic. Now, this brings me to what is happening right now in the real world. Here in Dubai, there is panic. People see the headlines about what is happening in the Middle East, they see uncertainty, and they run. Their ego is screaming for safety. But if you apply Ichimoku philosophy to life, you realize that chaos is just part of a large cycle. In trading, we have waves. In life, we have geopolitics. I'm actually creating some plans, but for now, I'm staying here in Dubai and I'm staying calm. I am carefully observing the situation for my next best move. If I were to panic and run away without a plan, I would be making the same mistakes as a trader who revenge trade after a loss. If you cannot stay calm when the world around you is shaking, you will never be able to stay calm when your trade is $10,000 in drawdown. Trading is a mirror of your life. If you want to be a professional trader, you must develop the strengths to observe the kumo, the cloud of life, and stay at your center. That's your kijun-sen. Don't run because others are running. Move only when the equilibrium gives you the reason to move next. My goal is to help you become what I call a non-losing trader. This doesn't mean that you never have a red trade. It means you never have a stupid loss. Please look at my May 2025 data here. My win rate was 0%. I didn't win a single trade, but my account only went down 0.97%. Why? Because I practiced to surrender. When the market invalidated my entry edge or entry reasons as I monitor after my entry, I didn't fight. I didn't hope, but I simply surrendered. Comparing that to my winners on Pound JPY in January, where I made over $21,000 on 3 positions, I hold those winners because the Ichimoku tells me the trend is still continuous. So I surrender to the profit just as I surrender to the loss. Western gurus talk about risk-reward ratios like they are math problems. To me, this is a spiritual problem. If you can handle a 0% win rate month without losing your mind, then you are ready to handle 20% return month without losing your humbleness. That is the secret to over 10 years I have spent in this market business. As we look forward the rest of 2026, the world will likely remain uncertain. The markets will be volatile, but you have a choice. You can be like the crowd, panicking and chasing and losing, or you can adopt Ichimoku philosophy of one glance. Master yourself first. The charts are easy, the human heart is difficult. If you want to learn how to apply these Ichimoku secrets, I invite you to join my community. In there, I don't teach you how to predict the future, but I teach you how to be ready for any future. And please leave a comment below with the word CALM, C-A-L-M, if you are committing to mastering your psychology this year. I read every comment and I want to see who's ready to stay grounded with me. The links to my Ichimoku community and the 3 months private mentorship are also in the description, so please check the links and read the details. Thank you very much for letting me share my journey and my current situation here in Dubai. I wish you and your family members stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. またね. Bye for now.